Smells like mail, huh? Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Voodoo Garden. My name is Ray. I will be your host, and little crackhead here will be your co-host. He decided to come down today because I have mail, and I also have something down here. Some of you may know what's going on down here, but for those of you who don't, this is an incubator. Yes, this is an incubator. Let me be very careful with this. This is a styrofoam box, and it's an incubator. It has a little temperature thing here, and you put eggs in it, whether it be chicken eggs, turkey eggs, quail, any kind of eggs. You put them in there, turn it on, and it keeps them warm, and you incubate them until they hatch, and then you can raise your own baby birds. Because, yes, I am raising baby birds. And I ordered, I don't remember what the kind, golden laced Wyandotte. God, I hope I got that right. Golden laced Wyandotte eggs. I ordered 16 of those, and I ordered 12 bourbon red turkey eggs. Yeah. You have two ways that you can get baby birds. You can either order chicks that are already hatched, which are nice, or you can order eggs and hatch them yourself. I prefer to order the eggs and hatch them myself for one reason and one reason only. Actually, okay, two reasons. One reason is I love to watch them hatch, and I love to watch them come out of the shell. It's such an event. I mean, I could get the birds and then I'd be all set, but I like the process. Like I've mentioned in my gardening videos, it's not so much the destination, it's the journey to the destination that I enjoy the most. And hatching the eggs, watching them grow inside the shell, encouraging them, and then watching them come out of the shell. And then when they come out of the shell comes the second part. They bond with the first thing they see. They imprint with the first thing they see. That's what baby birds do. That's how they stay alive and stay safe. They see their mother, they imprint with her, they stay with her, and they have a connection with her all through their childhood. And I believe that's just so amazing. So when I hatch my eggs, I make sure that I'm there when they hatch, unless it hatches in the middle of the night, which it generally doesn't. I'm right there. And I make sure that when they come out of the egg and that little baby pops out, the first thing it sees is my big old honking head. And it bonds to my head. And I help it if it needs help. I've been doing this for so long that I know what I'm doing when it comes to getting baby birds out of the shell with minimal effort. And but what they do is, when you buy the eggs, you got to be very careful who you buy from. You got to make sure it's a reputable seller, because some of them will just throw the eggs in a carton and put them in a box and send them to you, and you're responsible for those eggs because they won't replace them. Some people will actually put them in little pieces of bubble wrap and then put them in a carton and then wrap that carton in a whole bunch of paper like these people did. The people I bought these eggs from were fantastic, and I really do appreciate their efforts in making sure that I get my baby birds all safe and everything. So all my eggs came fine. One egg of the chicken eggs had a little tiny hole in it, but that wasn't from shipping. That was just from, like, when a chicken lays an egg, it's kind of hard to explain, but a chicken doesn't just sit on a nest and lay an egg and it just comes right out. That only happens in the cartoons. In the real world where we live, well, actually this isn't really the real world, but in the real world where the chickens live, when they're about ready to lay an egg or a turkey, they're sitting on the nest, and then when it's time for the egg to come out, they stand up. Don't know why, but they stand up, hike their butt up in the air, and out comes this egg, and it goes bang, and it hits the other eggs. Well, that can't be good. And once in a while, it goes crack, and it cracks the egg, and that's really sad. But the nice thing is that the seller put in 2 extra eggs just in case any of the eggs broke. So I have 17 chicken eggs, and all 12 of the turkey eggs came fine. So I put them in here, and I'm just kidding. No, I know I scared you, didn't I? No, they're not in this incubator because I'm not going to use this incubator anymore. I've been using this for over a decade. This is called a Housewarming incubator, and you put the eggs on this rack and it automatically turns them. It's a plug-in thing, and it's over there. I didn't bring it over here. And you put water in here, and then you put the lid on and everything. Well, the problem with this is, even though it's very convenient to look at the eggs and to spread them out, one of the things I never did like about this model is it just has this little thing here, and you don't have a temperature gauge. You got to get your own thermometer and put it in there. And these things have a problem holding the temperature. I've never had good luck with them holding the temperature. You're always having to adjust it, and I don't like that because eggs have to be kept at a certain temperature through their whole lifespan of being an egg. And so I come down, and it's supposed to be at 99 degrees, and I come down and it's 103. I'm like, I open it up, I'm fanning the eggs off, and then it gets too low, and then I have to come in here and turn it back up. I don't like that. So I decided to spend a few dollars and get myself a new one. It looks like my little college refrigerator, doesn't it? Yep. This is my new incubator, and come here, take a look at this. Compared to the other one, this is state of the art. I really like this. It's an Echo Terra, and it has a digital display, an on and off switch to the left. This digital display, you hit this and the temperature goes up. It sets the temperature up, or you hit this and it sets it down. This one turns the light on inside so you can actually see the eggs. It has a clear window in front. See? And let me open up the door and show you what it looks like inside. It is perfectly sealed, so no air is going to escape. It brings in fresh air. But see, it says 100 degrees, and the other one says 98 degrees. With this thermometer, I always take them and divide by 2, and it's perfect. So I have my eggs in there, and then I have my little container of water way down at the bottom, and that brings up the humidity. So it's absolutely perfect for incubating eggs, and it turns itself on and off as you need it. Let me close this. This model here, the Hovebator, it ranges in price. I don't remember what I paid for it, but it's under $100. This one here was $150, so it costs more, but then again you get more. The shelves are removable, you can take them out, turn the eggs, and put the shelves back in. And the nice thing is that it has 2 power cords. One of them you plug into the wall and you can run it, but another one is like, say if your power goes out, or if you're transporting eggs, or if you don't have an electrical outlet nearby, you can put in the DC plug and plug it into your cigarette lighter, and you can run it off of DC power, which I think is pretty cool. So it has 2 different power sources. It has the light, it has the fan that moves the air around. It's wonderful. The only thing it doesn't have that this one did is it doesn't have the egg turner. But then again, I don't mind turning the eggs. I turn them twice a day and I'm fine. And so in about maybe 2.5 weeks, we're going to have baby birds in the Voodoo Garden, and that's going to be a good day. I'm going to raise them in the Voodoo Garden for about maybe a week until they're old enough to be outside, and I'm preparing a little chick pen in the chicken coop, and the chicken is just going to love seeing baby birds. I'm kind of cooking peppers here. Yep, these are my scorpions. Remember I showed you in the last episode where I butchered my plant, actually trimmed my plant, and I was going to dry these and I put them in the sun, but then all of a sudden we get, what was it, like a week's worth of rain and cold. All of a sudden, everybody all over the United States is having this bad weather. So I couldn't dry them outside, so I brought them inside and put them on top of this heater and turned it on low, so it smells like peppers. Yeah, it actually smells good. And, ooh, somebody's here, hold on. I had to let Rascal out. Somebody's at the door and he has to go check it out. But anyway, I'm cooking my scorpion peppers, and it smells good in here actually. I know you would think that it would probably burn your eyes and stuff, but it's at such a low temperature that it's not. I get mail too, by the way. After I moved, I gave people my address when they asked for my address, because some people like to send me things, and I do like that. But this is pretty cool. This is, what is this thing? It's a mint. Take a look at it. Kind of strange, isn't it? It's hard. And, oops, dropped it in the water. This is a seed. Yeah, somebody sent me a seed. That is amazing, isn't it? I've never seen a seed like this before. And it comes from Devon in Montana. Thank you, Devon, I appreciate it. This is actually pretty cool. I don't know, but it tastes good. Oh, and I have to look that up and see what kind of seed it was. Somebody else sent me something yesterday. Sugarcane. Yeah, sugarcane seeds. I've seen sugarcane in the stores, and my mom said when they were kids, Grandma used to buy them a piece of sugarcane. Say, go eat this out in the yard. Because they didn't get candy when they were kids, but somebody sent me sugarcane seeds. And I would say thank you, but I forgot who it was. And I cut the name off of the top, so thank you for the sugarcane seeds. I'm getting all these housewarming gifts for my new place. I think that's fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for wishing me such good luck on my new place. But one last thing I wanted to show you in the Voodoo Garden is this. No, it's not a poop, but it sure does look like one, doesn't it? Do you know what this is? Nobody knows what this is? Oh. How about now? Yeah, really, bouncing it on the table helps. Listen. Hear that? I got it to my microphone. It's rattling. This is my loofah sponge. Remember I was growing the loofah plant? Yeah, well, I didn't want to bring it with me because I thought, I could plant these outside. I was trying to divest myself of everything additional that I had when I moved to the new house. So I tore up the plant and I harvested the fruit. And I've been drying this out. So now it's dry. And I thought, what the heck? You're here, I'm here. Let's see what it looks like inside, okay? I was been dying to open this thing up, but I wanted to wait until you dropped by and you were busy, so I had to wait. So anyway, these are loofah sponges, and what you're supposed to do is you grow them up, and they normally grow bigger. I mean, come on, this is not a full-size sponge. They normally grow to about a foot long or more, and you let them dry. It's a gourd, and you let them dry, and then you peel them, and you take the sponge that's on the inside and you can actually use it. Yeah, cool, huh? Life is good. Oh, the butt part of it crunches. Oh, a seed. I think a seed just fell out. Nope, that wasn't a seed. Okay, ooh, wow, cool. I have never seen the inside of a loofah sponge. Take a look at that. It's actually, yeah, it's like the sponges you see at the grocery stores. Whoa, sweet. Someone sent me loofah gourd seeds, and I've always wanted to try growing them, but I always put it off because it's like, well, I can't find the seeds, I don't have the time. I had a billion excuses, but wow, I am so glad I did. You know what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to eventually, not this season because I already have my garden full, but next year I'll probably grow one of these outside. You're supposed to be able to just peel this off, but maybe I should have dried it more. I don't know. See, I don't know anything about this. All I know is what you see here. But yeah, you're supposed to just crumble off the outside and then take the sponge out, and then you can use the sponge. But this was just an experiment, so this is not the actual. Oh, look. There's the seeds. Aha! Second generation loofah seeds. Yep. Neat, huh? Okay, well this one was just an experiment, so I'm not going to keep it and use it or anything like that, but wow. It sure does put out a lot of seeds too. Look at that. That is nuts. I can't wait to grow this full size too. Also that big gourd, remember that big thing that looked like a rain stick? Yeah, I have a ton of seeds for that. I gotta get that thing growing next year too. Well, I totally butchered this, but boy, wasn't that fun? I love taking things apart. But this is all spongy. Loofah sponge. I totally butchered that thing, but it was fun. I'll grow another one. I'll grow another one next year outside in the regular garden, and I'll let it get to full size, and I'm going to totally dry it. I'm going to dry it bone dry, and then I'm going to strip off the outside, and I'm going to have me a loofah sponge. Probably give away some of the seeds because I know that a lot of you may want to try this too. So I got a bunch more of these loofah seeds that somebody sent me. I'm going to grow these probably next year, and then I'll save the seeds and I'll give you some seeds. What do you think? So we can both grow them. And one last thing I wanted to show is, remember that orchid? Yeah, the orchid at the other place that put out all the flowers. Well, I chopped off the flower because I was moving and I wanted to make sure it didn't go through any stress. So I chopped off the flower. I moved here, and it's like a little housewarming gift. It's putting out a new stem here. See, a little stem. And I'm going to have flowers. I'm going to have orchid flowers. So this orchid is loving it here in the new voodoo garden. That's so cool. Everything's coming together here. I'm going to have to do an update on some of these plants, I think, because it's about time for an update. But I wanted to just show you all the new stuff. I got actually birds incubating in here. I got new seeds. And oh, by the way, I didn't eat the seed. That was a mint. I know you're just sitting there going, Ray, you ate the seed? What's wrong with you? Are you stupid? I love this seed. And I don't know if I'm going to grow it. Oh, this is called a monkey ladder seed. I forgot to tell you. I'm sitting here thinking, wait, I don't think I mentioned this. This is called monkey ladder seed. Yeah, and I believe it's a vine. And it grows this seed pod that's really long and puts out these huge seeds. But there's a apparently a way to grow this, and I may grow this. I don't know. I kind of like holding on to it, you know? It's kind of like those, what are those little seeds that people used to carry in their pockets a lot for luck and stuff? I forgot what those are called. But anyway, I kind of like holding on to this. So I don't know if I'm going to grow this or if I'm just going to like hold on to it and keep it in my pocket. But either way, thank you so much, Devin, for the seed. That is so cool. You guys send the coolest things here. I really like that. But anyway, I got to get going because I have to go outside and do something for the Praxis channel. I can't tell you here because it's supposed to be a surprise. So you're going to have to tune in on the other. I know you keep going from channel to channel to channel, but that's the fun, isn't it? All right, I got to get going. I'll do an update on the next episode here in the Voodoo Garden. But until then, I got to get going, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I'm out of here.